Yep. So back in Koldingfjord, have done 14 kilometers with the Liberty seat harness, big 650 front wing. This is an M front wing, so not the expensive one, but it said on the website that could get a little bit quicker foiling. So for light wind it should be better. 7.8. Just released a little bit of downhaul as it was pretty nervous. Speeds around 25 knots. And yeah, what can I say? Looks warmer than it is, but it's okay. Now trying the waist harness for the first time in a very, very long time on the foil gear, just to see what difference that makes. As I said, I've done 14 kilometers on the Liberty harness already. And wind is really gusty. You can see now there's a gust. And just before we had white caps, now the clouds are starting to form these lines, and that usually means that the wind gets steadier. You can see it is very obvious here. So that usually means steadier wind, but it has swung like in the first session around 30 degrees back and forth. So it's, yeah, let's see. Now it's probably deep enough. And FMX is on 8.2 and Big Jack 158. He's actually having a pretty good time, first time out on that board. He's on a finish pin 48. Now the wind has completely swung. You can see pretty loose. See, definitely easier to get in the harness. A lot of sand on my boom. Now we see that there should be coming a gust here. It's just the build. What direction are we going in? Just a few pumps. Whoop whoop! Definitely feels like I can shorten the harness lines just a little bit. He's actually planing in the gust with a 2.78. And I've tried watching the Windlounge podcasts. Oh, big gust, big gust! With the whoa! And then nothing here. Watching the podcast on the Windlounge with Patrick Diethelm, I have reduced the angle on the shim from 1.5 to 0.75, so decreased it by half, and he said it was better. Now we have to take care of the big motorboats, and also there's not so much wind, so we'll jibe in front of the waves on that one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Stuck in the strap. What an dingus. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm trying that, and it feels more steady, the file. Now we just did 22 knots, wasn't trying anything radical. Yeah, shortened this harness line also just a bit. Maybe I should go for a higher boom. And yeah, now we get the waves from the powerboat and a gust, so that will be interesting. Yeah, not a big gust, just a gust. And I see this pumping. So yeah, I'll just sail around a little bit, then I get back. Now we're back going again. Great gust here. Trying to stand as relaxed as possible. Just not over pulling the sail. Just really leaning forward when the speed increases now, it's a big lull again. We have to go downwind to keep flying. Wind has gotten a bit shady, to say the least. Maybe it's better. There's a gust over there. We'll try. And you can see it just pump it with the feet. Maybe it's just too dead here. Come on! Get to the next gust. This foil, it can really go really slow, but not that slow. So, quick slam jibe. Slam on the jibe. So, just has some runs, and when you're really pushing down, you can feel the waist harnesses slightly doing to your ribs, but you have more, you're like more ninja, you're more free, you can stand a little bit more different positions, which is nice. So I think for higher winds, it is probably better. Done one of my fastest runs so far, 25.4 knots, so nothing too big. I can see Henrik actually did a planing jibe over here, so maybe there's a good gust. Him fully planing 8.2. Yeah, nice style. Oh, I'm shaky. Just go through the gust before we jibe, and through Henrik's wake, out of the harness, and sharp jibe. So we exit with speed, high up, and then into the harness lines. They're a bit short on this side, and on this side we're pulling a little bit more upwards. And we just try to make them longer. And yeah, 24 knots before there's something unstable towards the car. Full power. And then we have some jibe. Whee! A lot of G-forces here. Not a perfect sail shift, but it was pretty good. We stayed planing, or foiling. More ninja on the waist harness, but more pressure on the ribs. Now we just go accelerate out of the harness. Boy, no wind. Big nice trawler yacht coming up there, and nice rotation in the sail. So yeah, waist harness good but different. Pressures a little bit on the ribs, and yeah, but you had a little bit of more movement, and probably I think in really high wind it's probably better as you have a bit more control. Now this is what buzzing looks like. So a lot of gear. Yeah, we'll just check that the foil is tight, and then we go out again. On the Liberty now, and you can definitely feel it. Yeah, it's around your legs a little bit, but yeah. So definitely have a more free feeling with the waist harness, but yeah, as soon as you're going, it's not that bad, and you don't it stays down. And yeah, well, let's see if we can get a gust. It is like the wind is getting. How much downwind are we going? Yeah, but definitely pressure is building here. Now we just have to wait not to sail through it. And yeah, a little pro trick. Pro. Wait for the gust. It doesn't go. Shoo, shoo. Definitely feel that I need to lengthen the harness lines to get the same release. You can see Henrik over here. Definitely feels more out of control here. As I have to have the harness lines longer. Now I'm almost at max and I don't even have the same feeling as I did with the waist harness when it was smaller, but still I like that it is cushioning my buttocks, keeping them up. Now just see we go to the white yacht. Wee wee! So as with the fin video, it's just like you have less freedom, but you have also less involvement of your lower back. Let's just go close here. Look at all the nice houses of the rich people, and they have a boat here. There's even a guy on the boat. Whee! No wind here. Yeah, but definitely to have the same feeling, I need way longer to extend the harness lines to the max, maybe. Almost to the max here. That's a good gust. So we can just maybe we have to. Nah, it's fine. Nope. Very good gust now. Just have to get flying here. Oi! 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 And now whee! Sit in the harness, and now I actually think that after I've been going with the waist harness, the lines on the where usually I don't go this long with the Liberty, so it feels different now. There's a big gust coming over here. We just have to get there. Maybe I have to go even longer. I don't know. Big gust. Trying to accelerate just a little bit. Maybe we should go a little bit downwind. Check the control. Oy, oy, oy. And then back upwind, as we don't want to end up too far downwind. And the result was 25 knots. So that's okay. Wind is light, and it's the big, what do you call it? The big wing. So it definitely has some fundus. I have to remember overhand grip. And here we just go for a nice little tag. Tacking. And remember, quick feet here. And yeah, maybe I've over downhauled. We want that to flatten a little bit to release, but yeah, definitely I'll try a little bit shorter harness lines than this run. Have to work a little bit more to get in the harness. Overhand grip, always overhand grip. Now the wind definitely shifted. I'm not in the back foot right now. We'll see. And now a big lull. So yeah, not easy conditions, but sun's out, fun's here. And the back strap, super nice. You can see the foil under the water. It's so clear. I don't know if you can see it, but it's super nice. Now let's use this gust to go a little bit more upwind. Much in this gust, so wind is getting good. Not much wind here. Oops. Now it will probably mess up my wind and it will crash me. Oh, a little bit of waves. Oh, that went pretty good. Big gust coming through here. Have to keep the bob down. Have to work the rig. Now it's really windy again. Pretty much the sail is probably too full right now. Now let's see if I can nail a jibe for you guys. And we go. Push, push, push. Quick foot change. Quick wick train. And hit the big boat. Get in the harness. Get in the back strap. Yeah. Pretty good job. Upper hand grip. Back to final remarks. Back on shore. For me, definitely the Liberty. The harness is it's the better one for foiling. I feel, yeah, as I have said, it doesn't ride up under the ribs. You are standing compared to fin. You are standing much more pushing down, not so much out to the side. So yeah, for me definitely the Liberty for foiling. Maybe in really high wind foiling, I would go and try the waist harness again. But for everyday foiling, definitely the Liberty makes more sense that it doesn't push on the ribs and doesn't ride up. But I will try to lengthen my. I can see my harness lines on the boom. The knot is. I can get maybe this much more length on the harness line, so I will try that to have that opportunity to go with even longer lines in high wind with the Liberty harness. Yeah, so that's it. See you on the next one. Hope you like it.